So I believe crypto is setting up for a huge run, and I want to teach you how to profit from this move that might ensue. We're going to look into 4 cryptocurrencies that I think are going up and how you can profit from them. Now, if you're not into crypto, you can still profit from this move, and I'm going to show you how. Now, the first chart that we're going to look into is the Bitcoin chart. As you can see, Bitcoin just had this huge consolidation. On this side, I have a 4-day chart. So that means that every bar on this side of the screen represents 4 days. And every bar on this side of the screen represents a day. You always want to look in charts in a ratio of 1:4 because it allows you to see the longer time frame of things and also what's happening on the daily chart. Because sometimes on the day it looks like, hey, it's going up, but if you don't see the bigger time frame of things, then you will be blinded. It could actually be going down. Now, as we can see, Bitcoin formed this whole consolidation, and as you can see, it's tightening up here. Whenever you see these tight price ranges, it's just a sign that the stock is about to break out. That's why I have this white line here, my alert, at around 70. Actually, let me raise it. At around 72,000, if Bitcoin crosses that line, it's time to get really bullish on it. Of course, right now you can take a small position as you can prepare to get into Bitcoin. First, I'm going to show you why I think crypto is ready to move up. As we all know, stocks move in groups. So here we have a Bitcoin chart, the daily chart, we have Ethereum chart, we have Binance, and then we also have Sol. So yeah, if we can scroll back in time, I'm going to show you that whenever one of the coins is going up, all the coins are going up. So you can see here, October 2023, some coins go up more than others. So I'm going to show you how to always get into the best coin as well. Once you start going down, they all go down together. And then this last move here, it's like they're all talking to each other. They're like, hey, are you going up? I'm going up too. So this is a good way to be sure that something is going up. Check other currencies or stocks in the same sector. So now if we look into the charts on the current day, you can see that Binance actually has broken out. So I didn't want to spoil the surprise, but let's get into it. Binance has broken out, and Binance is a Bitcoin that you can actually pick up right now. I'll show you why. So I made a video last week and I already talked about Binance setting up, and it's likely to break out first. And now it has actually done that, but it's not too late. It's not too late. And I'm going to show you how you can profit from it. So the coin that normally breaks out first, because you can see it has just closed above it has reached the highest price that it has ever reached. And it has been tightening. When you see these tight areas, like I told you, it's about time for the stock to break out. And that's why I'm saying Bitcoin is likely to break out too, because it's forming the same tight prices. It has not yet broken out, but the fact that Binance did and Ethereum had this huge move up, as you can see, and it's also forming this tight area, it's a good time to really pay close attention to these stocks. So now, if you're trying to get into Bitcoin, how are you going to get into it? How are you going to buy it so that you can make a profit? Now, I know most of us don't have $70,000 put to the side that we can profit from. So what you can do is actually find an ETF on the stock market that represents Bitcoin. And we have several ETFs of that. But what you can do is so you want to know where to put your stop loss. So right now, I would say just get 1/5 of your account, then put a stop loss to be around 5%. Get 1/5 of your account. Let's say you have $10,000 in your account. Get $500. That's 1/5, 5%. Buy the first batch of Bitcoin ETF here, and then set an alert. Once Bitcoin goes up around 3%, then you buy the next 500. So that now 10% of your account is in Bitcoin. And we can expect it to go up around 25 to 30%. Binance has already broken out. The best time to get Binance was when I released a video last week. I literally told you guys that, hey, this thing is about to break out. And of course, since there is no ETF that I know that tracks Binance, I did not buy Binance. So Binance, for example, there's this thing called average true range. So I normally just get 1.5 times the average true range. So I just have this table here, 5%. I can just see that. I put a stop here of 5%. So this Binance thing, we were supposed to buy it around here. Once it moved up 3%, we buy another batch. So now Binance is already up, should I say 13% from the time I told you guys. And I feel like it has at least 30% in the move. It has broken out. And the fact that it has broken out on volume, as you can see down here, because the volume is high, that means that a lot of people are on the same side of the market and the stock is really going. Now, for those of you who are like me and don't really trust crypto wallets out there, you're still very skeptical about crypto, what you can do is just find an ETF. So there's this ETF called BITO and it tracks Bitcoin. So whatever Bitcoin does, it does as well. There's a blockchain ETF that you can see here is also tightening up. There is this one called Bitcoin and Ethereum. So it has both Bitcoin and Ethereum in it. I like this one called BITO and I already took a position in it. I bought some here around $27. And I put because you can see the 1.5 times average true range is 6%. So I bought some around there and my stop was 6%. So it has not yet hit the stop and I'm still waiting for it. I know this thing has about at least 30% to 40% in it. I did the same move here. I got it here also at 20 and I sold, right here around 30 because I can never sell at the peak. I never know when the peak is. But this is a good time for you guys to get in. So keep Bitcoin on your radars because, right now it's setting up. You can take a small position and as soon as it breaks out, you can buy, then put 10% of your account in Bitcoin. Right now, just put 5% of your account with a 5% stop loss. And then once it breaks out, if it does, because in trading, we never know what's really going to happen. If it breaks out and goes 3% up, add another 5% to have 10% and keep the same stop loss and try to ride it until it closes below at least its 10-day moving average. There's more details in my other videos on how to ride a stock to make the maximum profit. But for this time, I just want to show you guys how to enter the stock, that it is setting up that at least you should have some of these in your account. If you don't want to risk too much, just put just a little bit because I really believe in this one. But let's see what the future holds. This is not financial advice. We never know what's going to happen in the future. That's why it's very important to have a stop loss. But if you have your stop loss, then you're not going to lose a huge wad of your account. So let me say this trade goes wrong. If you put $1,000 in it and it drops 5% and you're stopped out, you've only lost $50. But if it goes right and makes 40%, then you're going to make $400. So would you bet $50 if you're going to win $400? And it was very likely that you're going to win because, as we've already seen, Binance has broken out. I would take that bet. And I'm already taking that bet. Are you going to take it? If you like such content, please subscribe to the channel. I'll be sharing how to trade the stock market. I'll be sharing free educative content. Also sign up for my newsletter that is going to be in the comments. Thank you, and may the markets be with you.